some sample. You will receive that all this internet also, or here we have all this report. They gave me like a clay, like a rock. And they said, when you wash that one 20 times, and you bring the salt and boron, even 1 or 2, that will be beautiful. But we done from the first, we bring down half. Second is like a salt is, we have here like, when the salt is 20, for example, is bring immediately 10 from the first wash. After 4, after, you know, below the 0. So that is very important. That means wait for 5 times. When you wash, then you have already beautiful expanded soil in your hand. Not only that, because this is very important for us to know, to use how we have to use first always balancer, always heater, and always of course the regenerator. It is very simple also. It's not so complicated. But important is to find out which place is necessary. Balancer, necessary for the heater, necessary for the. But the important matter is how we can use. That means we have to know some experience for the applications. But basically, when you have that, you know, the all 3 products, you just go and simply you can apply. First time you can just see what's happened. Second time that we have experience. After that, we can go anywhere in the world. The soil treatment was only for naturally and with also salt and boron. But now, soil polluted from petrochemicals. For example, from the gas stations, or from the car, or from all the different leaches, the area like heavy industry area, refinery area, most they use petrol and other chemical compounds, and plus some area is very close to the refinery. That must not only just, you know, the refinery there, because from the atmosphere, that come also like from smoke. So when this type of we have different industrial soil treatment ways. It's nothing to do with another one, with the desert soil. This is completely different. What happened here? Sometimes, if you find oil is 1 meter only, 1 meter, you know, 1 meter or half meters, 1 meter or half meters is already, we check, we drill, we check only 1 meters or half meters polluted with petrochemical. What we do this, only we don't need drilling. We only spray, we are washing. We are just spraying regularly. The alcoholics, again, like make milkshake, as you see in the film Milkshake. It goes directly and make this area turn all these fossils. That means this is becoming right there bionutrients, fertilizer, becoming right there fertilizer. And you can use this treatment, after the treatment, this area directly green fields. But if there is big, like not 1 meter, 5 meters or 10 meters is, we need here drilling systems. We are going to drill in here. We put that one pipe like this, hole in. Just for example, again, we inject inside the agualis. Agualis is not like normal water. For example, normal water affects, not much agualis affect this. Because agualis expand, it goes directly where the gasoline goes. Because normal water cannot enter the gasoline and oil. So agualis go into the gasoline. Because gasoline actually is dissolved and make a weak in the bottom. The earth is becoming weak. And agualis goes immediately and also cover completely out of here too. That means when it goes this, and then you can see ppm. First, that all the crude or whatever the petrol, refined or crude oil or whatever the benzene, gasoline, whatever it is, becoming first unflammable. That means no exposure anymore from that area. Second, no more weakness. Agualis is making that tightening because dissolving is very tireless for the earth. Agualis making that balancing the soil and also making beautiful bionutrients, the fertilizer, and ppm, the methane activity creates ppm. ppm is gas, because in that area, gas is activating some active, the vibrational energy that they check. They check immediately that how much ppms, there is so many measurements. And what happens here, highest the ppm becoming up to 0. This area, this soil, this earth, no more weak and no more exposure. So, what we can do, when we check, when we take the sample, of course, from here and here and here, when is, for example, on the top mainly that light one, but in the bottom when we go in the middle, more active, and then down is a little bit more less. But what happens here, if necessary, 1 meters up to 1 meters, you don't need drilling. But after the 1 meters, you need drilling. That means after the drilling, and then you can just take it out. But drilling is not big drilling. Drilling is small drilling, but you have to inject. Because that area is already weak. When you inject aquatics expand. And aquatics not like normal water. Normal water can be out immediately, but aquatics goes in. This is another system too. Because normally when you put water inside, water go out immediately. Even the pressure water cannot go in. But aquatics goes, even medium ton you can put aquatics inside. It goes. No one stops it. I mean, we know how enough it is, but I mean, you can put it. But normal water, when you put it, and then after that, will normal floating in this area, and then go immediately. So, for example, we had, I can explain lots of experience what we had. We had one gas station. Gas station has, of course, many different, they have crude oil, they have gasoline, they have something they are putting in the earth, and they are as a tank. From the tank, leaches come directly. There is some area which is for resident area. They come that from this water reservoir, like whales or like some area. It goes directly inside, and then the water here polluted. But that could be here 1 kilometer or up to 2, 3, 4, 5 kilometers. That leaches goes directly. But you can go immediately when we know leach goes from here, and you inject aquatics from here. Aquatics go directly where the gasoline goes or whatever the crude goes, and make all here beautiful reactions. After that, it's coming to floating, all these things, and then first we are taking that here like a milkshake. It is not more brown like so that become like a milkshake from here to the milkshake. That they are taking out from the top here. They are cleaning this all, cleaning, and then after, normally 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whenever the rain comes, normally here, always that they bring oil top of the water supplies. But with aquatics, 3-4 weeks, we can completely clean this, whatever the line is. Sometimes this line is not like directly, sometimes up to here. There is, of course, leach is making mud and all this. It is very simple. Aquatics not going right there. Aquatics completely goes like that. So, effect. What happened here is first important is methanic activities, like can be not any more exposures, and second, not creating any more gases, and has to be very clean, and they can use this area as a green field. So, this kind of things only just need necessary when we find out many tons, like 100 tons, when they find 100 tons. When it's the smallest, you don't need, we had already experienced, lots of experience. When it's small, like up to 10 tons or 20 tons, we just inject from one places, it goes directly, you can clean. But if it's too much happen, so we need drilling here. drilling here, some drilling here, and then we can just inject and we can make short time. We can make the time short. So this is very important. But for example, we have product when we are using for the industry. You wash your car, you wash your machine and everything, so you can clean completely. And same times, when it goes down, that will be not anymore problem for the earth.